Welcome to this progressive pranayama practice where we will start with the natural breath and end up with a two-part exhale Viloma breath and weaving in some stuff in between. But wherever you are, just start to ground yourself and meet yourself exactly where you are, whether that be sat in a chair, just start to erect the spine. Whether you're sat on a mat, bolster, cushion, train, bus, whatever, just grind down and start to get a sense of the natural rising and falling of the breath. Like absolutely nothing to change, just witness what is and just be present with what is. And if it helps to take a deep inhale through the nostrils and a silent through the mouth to help you arrive, by all means take one. But after that, just relinquish any control and just kind of allow the breath to breathe you rather than you breathe the breath. And if the mind started to wander, just allow the attention to come back to the breath. And where is your attention falling to naturally? Is it the belly, the tummy, the nostrils? Just allow it to sit there. Starting to become curious of the spaces in between the breath. Those brief moments of stillness, spaciousness, those natural pauses. And then from here, start to gradually now add an element of control to the breath. So starting to subtly deepen the breath, not forcing or trying to overreach for some deep, big breaths, just long, slow inhale through the nostrils, filling the rib cage, expand outwards and backwards. Torso like a balloon. A sense of weightlessness. A sense of buoyancy. And start to take note of what is in the field of your experience. Pressure, weight, denseness, sensation. And then starting to put a constriction into the back of the throat. And allowing the inhales to be almost as though you're going to snore. And the exhales as though you're trying to huff up a mirror. As you come into your Ujjayi rhythm of breath. Noticing the audible quality of the breath. Again, curious of the pauses, the spaces in between the breath. No kumbhaka practice here, and there's no breath retention as such just yet. Just getting that sense, that quality of those natural gaps. There's nothing missing from them. space. And then from here, start to take a count in your mind. In fact, I will put a metronome on this video. Use the metronome to find the length of your inhales. And then once you've established what that length of your inhales are, start to double the length of your exhales. So if your inhale was for 4 counts, then allow the exhale to be for 8 counts. And stick with the counting. Stick with the rhythm. If at any point the exhales feel like they're causing a disruption to the system or a dysregulation, then just allow yourself to back off slightly, maybe dropping a count or so. But if it feels good, just continue. Using the metronome, using the count. 1-to-2 ratio. Your Visama Vritti. If you've started to lose count and your mind has started to wander, or you've been caught up in some other drama or distraction, just allow that to be there and then just allow it to dissolve and then just shift slowly back towards the breath counting. Just jump straight back in using the metronome counting. And then from here, what I'd like you to do is to split the exhale into 2 parts now. So stay with the same ratio, stick with your same count using the metronome, but split the exhale into 2. So if your inhale was for 4 counts, for example, and your exhale was for 8, you'll take an inhale for 4, and then you'll exhale halfway for 4, maybe a 1 or 2 count pause, and then allow the remaining 4 count exhale. So 4 in, 4 out, pause, 4 out. And it can sometimes help. Maybe you place your hands on the tummy, thumbs on the ribs, and you can kind of almost use that as kind of like an aid, as an experiential, visceral marker to truly experience where the breath is. So if you think about inhaling in, and then as you exhale out, you start to just take it up to the ribs, where you feel the thumbs pressing against the ribs. Pause, and then exhaling all the way out. You can, for any reason that you become distracted, caught up in a drama, a physical sensation, a distraction of the mind, a sound of something that's going on around you, just allow all that to be, and then just allow it to undo itself as you just bring your focus back to the counting and bring your focus back to this breath. This 1-to-2 ratio with the Viloma on the exhale split into two-part exhale. And then finally, after this next full round, just allowing yourself to let go of any breath control. Again, just coming back to the natural rising and falling of the breath. And just notice how you feel right here, right now. Notice your experience in this moment. Maybe a little bit calmer, maybe a little bit more lighter. Maybe a bit more present. But even the breath can surrender part by part. Just see if you can allow yourself in life to do the same. And thank you so much for taking this time out to do this pranayama practice with me. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing. And I hope to practice with you again soon, maybe online, maybe in person, but peace.